Hello, my name's Darren. I'm an enthusiast and this is why. This is my 2024 Ioniq 5N in Performance Blue matte. I bought it because I really liked the look of the vehicle when it was in development. I saw a lot of information online. I saw some of the fantastic reviews it was getting. At the time I had an i30N sedan, which unfortunately got rear-ended and subsequently written off. I then bought a replacement hatch N, which I had for around 4 months, and then the dealership advised me that they had landed the Ioniq 5N at the showroom. Very tempted, weren't really looking at the time, but I had an itch that I needed to scratch, and went along to see the car in the showroom. Luckily for me, the dealership was very happy with obviously my N credentials and the vehicles that I'd bought previously, and they offered to loan me a vehicle for 4 days, to which I was amazed. But within an hour of having the car on demonstration, I was sold. There was no turning back. Didn't go with the intention of buying another new car. However, it was just too good to pass up. Too good. Since then I've done some more cosmetic mods than anything else. Being obviously an EV, there's kind of a limited number of modification you do for performance, and not that you'd really want to add anything to the performance of this vehicle, but the cosmetic modifications that I've done are pretty straightforward. I've had the vehicle fully matte wrapped. It's a matte paintwork underneath, but I added the extra layer of protection. I've painted the outside accents in the orange to match the calipers around the vehicle, which I think they look pretty cool. I've had the wheels painted gloss black, again just to add to that aggressive look. I've also had the seat belts replaced in the vehicle rather than the generic black ones that are in the standard car. I think they add a little bit of personality to the inside of the car. And I recently added the Alcantara steering wheel and the lowered suspension pack from Hyundai, which has added to a little bit of a better feeling through the steering, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I love it because it gives me pretty much a smile every day when I get in the vehicle. Not only does it look great, it feels great. Some of the comments that I receive from people that don't know what the car is quite nice. Yes, it's an electric vehicle. I never thought I would buy an electric vehicle in my life. Yeah, this vehicle certainly changed my mind from petrol to an EV. I quite like it now. At first I was a little bit sceptical. It wasn't a cheap car. But it was, in my opinion, it's worth every dollar. I like the rarity of the vehicle. I don't see another one every day, and sometimes it could be a couple of weeks before I even get a glimpse of another. Yeah, as an ultra-modern vehicle that this is, it's very interactive. You see a lot of reports on electric vehicles being boring and dull. This is anything but. The level of interaction that you can give, you can change settings, you can make it sound pretty much like any normal car. It's not there to replace an engine noise, but it gives you certain cues, especially if you can want to change gears that it doesn't have, which is quite unusual. And when you try and tell someone it reacts to gear changes, it is quite mind-boggling, to be perfectly honest with you. But like I said, the level of interaction that I get out of this and feedback, I think that's the important word to use there. It gives you a lot of feedback. It just makes the more pleasurable joy of driving. really. I love it. My favourite driving experience has been so far, apart from just driving around in the hills, which we've got an abundance of here in Adelaide, which is fantastic to see, especially on a beautiful day like today. But my favourite experience would be the Bend Motorsport Park at the recent track event. Get to meet a lot of other people, obviously like-minded and enthusiastic about the brand, and it's great to see obviously everyone sharing them experiences together. Like I say, it's a fantastic culture. If I had one road and one passenger, a little bit of a bucket list would be probably the Great Ocean Road. My passenger would be someone that's very special to me. We always said that we would try and cover off most areas of Australia as a road trip. That was the only place that we didn't get to. But like I said, there's always the opportunity that may arise at some point. But yeah.